And here we go, we Mardek to live another day. Now what I'd like to do today is I'd like to explore some of the places in the old world as opposed to this new world down here where we have the whole, dream travel thing, which is actually quite interesting, and I think we can do this in more than one place. So like this is kind of like exploring the places that we couldn't get to in Mardek 2, and now finally doing that. Ideally while not fighting level 5 creatures, because we really do not have to do that. But I think if we just pass this way, that should be perfectly fine. So the interesting thing about this dream travel is that it sort of mirrors the real world, and every once in a while you get out in a different place. And of course, just in general, the option of having more loot, more creatures. And for instance here, you see this kind of thing. We see this. This is a crystal that does a gate type thing, which is always very nice. And now we can switch party back out to our boy Slenok over here. I mean, Donovan, Sharla, they're not bad. They're not good either, but they're not bad. I mean, I take a Donovan over an Eloise any day. That's for sure. Ah, you again. You again. You lay waste to my nightmares. All right. Let me figure this out. Magic was okay, right? Yeah, barely. Barely okay. It heals Gloria because Gloria has, yes, 120% earth resistance. That's the way to go. I love it. Oh, that. Well, at least that got rid of the confusion. That works. And that should be the end of that. Yeah, actually not bad. Levels us a bit as well. Why not? I mean, it's not a bad question, Is leveling off of pixies efficient? Probably not. Ooh, that's nice. What is that? I think that is that's quite the interesting thing. Is it though? Quarry spirit? Is that something for my boy Stenok? Maybe? A bit? What does he have here on the bright eyes? Or he's not using that. He's not using this thing. He can quarry some spirits. That is very nice. 50% towards spirits. So, can we use that? No, we cannot, because this is a pixie. Decidedly not a spirit. Pixies. Pixies! What do we have here? Ooh, okay. It contains physical potential. I think that's one of our smithing items that we might get to use at some point. Ooh, what's down there? Emerald stone. That's good too. Okay, so that is blocked off. We can't get there yet. Let's keep that in mind. That seems very ominous. And back we go. So that was the Canonia Woods, explored in the Dreamrealm. That's really something. Is there anything else? I struggle to remember. The Tainted Grotto. Is there anything here? Let's find out, huh? Let's find out together. I hate it when that happens. Aha. Now this is the way to go about it. We are in the dream realm of the Tainted Grotto, fighting these guys. Phoenix Pinion. Now that's quite valuable in case we ever want to heal someone to full HP from the death. Golden conch. They sell for a high price. Now that is very nice. Ooh, there's something down here. Now what, pray tell, would we find down here? Fig juice. 3 of them. But no, what I really wanted to get to was this thing down here. What is that? It leads me to a different place. Does it lead me back out? And if so... Oh, come on! Come on, game. I cannot believe this. Does it lead me back out? And if so, to where? I guess it leads me back down first, just as well. Another one of these. Green beads. Now that is something I suppose you see less often. And that it gives me that ability, which might be quite valuable. Come to think of it. Let's master the wildfire first, and then let's use that. Null Earth once. Quite powerful ability, I'd say. Because... yeah, I mean, there is an Earth Temple coming. I can just say that much. And resisting Earth damage, quite useful. Quite useful in general. I mean, not just for Gloria. I mean, she already has a whole 120%, but, you know, for the rest of us, who aren't magical shamans in tune with the Earth, that might just be what we need. Ooh, we have a ton of stuff up here too. This is just the place to go for all your treasures. For all your MARDEK treasures. Time for a heal again, as they say. They do say that. Well, I say that. And so what's in here? Purple conch, another one of those. I have to check how much those sell for. And another runestone. Okay. I'm not sure what exactly the runestones are for. I'm like 90% sure it's for smithing, but for smithing what? Is it even anything good that we can smith with that? I guess that's what they invented the MARDEK wiki for, huh? I guess it is. HP plus 20. Something else down here. Elixir. Now that is... don't think it gets much more valuable than that. I think you can buy them for 9,999 coins, but actually I'm pretty sure about that. I'd say I'm like 70%, 75% sure. That's an I like Stoat's promise of surety. That does nothing. Excellent, excellent. Love it when that happens. Don't love it when that happens. Don't love that at all. Actually, this might kill me. I'd like it. Oh, lag though. Almost to knock you. Almost got him. Earth heal, yes. That was gravely necessary. Oh, 6 health. That's not fair. That's just not fair. At least Solar is making himself useful. Oh, you got Gloria. Stenok, of course, completely worthless. MARDEK, you know, what do you expect? Curse. Oh no. Now Solar can do even less abilities than with 0 mana. Come on. Come on. Kill it. Kill it! Like that, yes. Okay. I think I might need to upgrade my computer, guys. I cannot run MARDEK. It has become too much. Only recently, though. Only recently. No. I can afford to be a bit wasteful with MARDEK's mana. Okay. That is a save crystal. Very good. Oh, something down here. Now that, I believe, may have some value. Well, that looks pretty good. Double action points, whatever that does. Let me just check. What does that do? That gives me... That's not... That's not terribly great, but I guess if I'm looking for something, if I like want to learn something, for Legion, for the robot guy, that might be kind of okay. But for anyone else, I don't know. I just don't know. Especially because it is like quite expensive, right? 10 at, you know, 10, what is it? Equipment points, RP, 10 something points. I don't know. Don't know what kind of points, but we have the Evening Star, and it gives us a few good resistances. Where is it? Down here. Magic defense, and you know just a couple of 10% status resistances. Not like great for the status. I mean, you probably want it for the you know, the active. But even so. Another P-Rune Stone. Why not? Why not? I'm really getting rich off of these. Purple Conch. Another one of those. Why not? Why not? Is there something that makes them sort of Dreamrealm forming stuff? Maybe. Because it's purple. Dreamrealm's purple. Purple conches are purple. Just fits. It just makes sense. It just makes sense, guys. Come on. That did nothing. Why did that do nothing? Yeah, I guess that's why that did nothing. That works though. Level up on MARDEK. Level up on the old MARDEK Arena. Oh yeah. Runestone. Yeah, that's the Ether of Queens right there. Very nice item. Gives us some mana if we need it. Now this originally was where we fought the undead shaman, but now it's just where we fight nothing, I suppose. So that's the way it be. Tally-ho, forsooth. And so, with that, we have explored the entire Tainted Grotto, well, almost the entire Tainted Grotto Dreamrealm edition. That was really something. Got a few nice items. Got the star type thing, which, well, better than nothing. Something there, over here perhaps, in the Gemmus Minus. I think that's the technical term. No, nothing at all. Is there anything in this world over in this direction? Ah, wait, almost. Almost indeed. If I could only breathe underwater, wouldn't that just make things so much easier? So much easier if I could breathe underwater. Well, we'll figure it out. We have shamans on our side, manipulating the laws of nature to serve our every whim. Yes, that's right. We'll figure it out in due haste. Well, that was unsuccessful, but it did give me an idea. It did give me an idea. Did it ever? Forsooth, into the soothwood we shall go. Yes, the soothwood. That's where you always go to get your rare items. Fighting goblins, hobgoblins mostly. Level 1, 9 HP. You could probably just flick a speck of dust at them. They'd fall over. Ah, there you are, my boy. Why, if it isn't young Gloria, Shaman of Canonia. What brings you all the way out here? Hail, Shaman of Gosnor. I hope nature's been treating you well. And actually, I'm traveling with MARDEK now. It's not exactly wise to travel too far out of my appointed range, I know. But I really think that this is something that I need to do. Canonia's never in danger anyway. And even if it was, I'd be going there with MARDEK most likely. That does seem likely. But just do not forget that you have a duty to devote your life to. Trips like this are common in the early years for a shaman. I myself went on a long adventure shortly after being chosen, a journey of learning. But you must always return. Yes, never forget. Anyway, what can I do for you younglings these days? What's up, Shaman? Actually, I feel weakened. I sense that something has happened to disturb nature. The crystals. I feel that something threatens them or that they are being used. Well, the dark crystal's been stolen. It has? You never told me that. That is not a good thing. It explains my feelings, but the world is in danger. Balance is disrupted. Something must be done about this. Well, that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to stop the thief. I see. You were certainly capable of saving this world a few years ago, MARDEK, so I trust that you can do the same again this time. You are the protagonist, after all. I can only move at the will of my unseen master. Yes, now, is there anything else that you need? Well, I want to trade shaman reagents. Do I want to do that, MARDEK? Do I really? Oh, yes, I think you do. Very well. If you have the ingredients that I want, then I shall give you some of mine in return. Oh boy, we can get some mugwort. Haven't I always ever wanted that? And he's a liar. We're not even trading. We're giving him gold. That's not the same. Come on, shaman. Get real. Big stinking liar. Leaf of life. We might come back for that. Someday. Do you know where I can find any of the crystals? In the hands of a thief, where they do not belong, 'twould seem. And it is there that you should be looking for and finding crystals, my boy, for the others are sacred and not to be disturbed. The balance of nature is offset enough. However, I sense that you have a plan, and I sense that you are finding the crystals would be better for us than the thief finding them. I will not tell you of the whereabouts of them all. Just one, but this should be sufficient for now. I speak of the water crystal, which resides at the bottom of Lake Wur at the water temple. Of course, you cannot get there unless you could breathe underwater. Well, Emma used to be able to cast a spell that did that. Allowed you to breathe underwater? That is not a common spell. Quite a rare and potent one, in fact. There are few who can cast it. Well, can you? Not as such, but I do have the means to mimic the effect with a special shamanic brew. It must be made from rare ingredients, however, which I do not at the moment have. If you would like me to brew some of this mixture for you, to allow you to breathe beneath the waves of Lake Wur, you must bring me the ingredients that I require, which are 4 water essences, 6 handful of fish scales, 1 bag of pixie dust, 1 serpent crest, and 1 aquamarine. You'll be able to find many of these ingredients in the southern city of Veropolis, I would assume. It is a very large place full of merchants. I shall add Veropolis to your map, and to the ingredients lists to your quests. Other ingredients may not so easily be ready available. You may need to venture into the wilds to find the rarer ones. It is unfortunate that I cannot give you specific locations or directions in this regard. Go now, and I will begin researching the incantations necessary for enchanting the brew. Well, that's progress. That is certainly something. That is a lot of babbling, but, you know, in the middle of all that babbling, he actually managed to make a point. That point being, we need those fish scales, and fast.